Working while on Social Security in 2026, new limits and rules explained. How much can you earn in 2026 before Social Security starts taking money out of your check? If you get this wrong, the penalties hurt. We're talking about benefit reductions that can wreck your monthly budget. But here's the good news. The rules changed for 2026. The limits are higher, the opportunities are better, and there's a massive secret about lost money that almost nobody knows. In the next few minutes, I'm breaking down the exact dollar limits, the types of income that count, and the strategies you need to maximize your earnings without losing a dime. Let's jump in. The basics. First, let's clear up the confusion. What exactly is the earnings test? Think of it as a pause button, not a punishment. Social Security uses this test to check if you've actually retired. Here's the golden rule. This test only applies if you claimed benefits before your full retirement age. For most people watching, those born in 1960 or later, that magic age is 67. If you've already turned 67, congratulations. You can earn $1 million a year and Social Security won't touch a penny of your benefit. But if you're 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, anywhere under that 67 mark, you need to pay attention to the 2026 numbers. Because if you earn too much, Social Security will start withholding your benefits, and that can wreck your cash flow. The 2026 limits. Let's talk real dollars and cents. These numbers adjusted upward for 2026 to keep pace with wage growth. Scenario 1. You will be under full retirement age for the entire year. Your safe zone is $24,480 for the year. That breaks down to roughly $2,040 per month. If your job, side gig, or consulting work pays you less than that, you're in the clear. You keep your full paycheck and your full Social Security benefit. But what happens if you go over? Social Security deducts $1 from your benefits for every $2 you earn above that limit. Let me make this real. Say you're 64 and you're getting the average benefit of roughly $2,071 a month. That's about $24,150 per year. You land a great remote customer service gig paying $30,000 a year. That's $5,420 over the $24,480 limit. Social Security will withhold half of that excess, $2,760. That means they might hold back your entire check for a month or two until that debt is paid. It disrupts your cash flow. Nobody wants that surprise in their bank account. Scenario 2. You turn 67 during 2026. This is where the rules loosen up big time. For the months before your birthday month, you have a much higher limit. $160 for the year. That's about $5,130 a month. And if you go over that, the penalty is softer. They only deduct $1 for every $3 you earn above the limit. Once you reach your birthday month, the shackles are off. No more limits. Zero. Nada. Example. You turn 67 in July. From January to June, you can earn up to that 6,560 pace without penalty. From July onwards, the sky's the limit. Earn 100,000, 200,000. Social Security doesn't care. The lost money myth. This next part is where most people get tripped up, and it's the most important thing I'll tell you today. When Social Security withholds that money because you work too much, is it gone forever? Absolutely not. It's not a tax, it's a deferral. When you finally hit full retirement age, Social Security automatically recalculates your benefit. They look at those months where you didn't get a check because of your earnings, and they credit them back to you. Essentially, they treat it as if you claimed Social Security later than you actually did. This increases your monthly check permanently. So if you lose $10,000 in benefits now because you're working a high-paying job, you might see an extra $100 or $200 added to your monthly check later for the rest of your life. It turns a short-term loss into a long-term annuity. Most people don't know this. They think the money just disappears. It doesn't. You get it back in the form of higher lifetime benefits. What counts as earnings? To play this game and win, you have to know the score. What counts as earnings under this test? What does count? Gross wages from a W-2 job, net earnings from self-employment. Gig workers, listen up. This is your profit after expenses. If you drive for Uber, you can deduct mileage, phone costs, car maintenance. If you do freelance consulting, deduct your software, home office, supplies. Lower your net profit, and you lower what counts toward the earnings limit. What doesn't count? Here's where you can make money without triggering the penalty. Pensions, annuities, interest and dividends, capital gains from stock sales, rental income from real estate, withdrawals from your IRA or 401k. Let me repeat that because it's huge. You could make $50,000 in stock dividends and it won't trigger the earnings test. But make $25,000 driving for Uber, you're in the penalty zone. This is the key to strategic retirement income planning. Spousal rules. A quick warning for couples. The earnings test is personal to you, but it can ripple to your spouse. If your spouse receives benefits based on your work record, that's a spousal benefit, and you bust the earnings limit, their benefit gets withheld too. However, if they collect their own Social Security based on their own work history, your earnings don't touch them. With more dual income retiree households in 2026, you need to plan this as a team. Run the numbers together. Reporting and avoiding penalties. Here's the nightmare scenario. You earn too much. You don't tell Social Security. They keep sending you checks. A year later, they realize the mistake. They send you a letter demanding thousands of dollars back immediately, and they can withhold 100% of your future checks until it's paid back. Don't let that happen. Be proactive. If your income changes, you get a raise, a bonus, a new job, log into your My Social Security account and update your estimated earnings. It's better to have them withhold a little now than to face a massive surprise bill later. Pro tip, ask about the monthly earnings test. In your very first year of retirement, you might be able to use a monthly limit instead of an annual one. This is a lifesaver if you retire mid-year or work seasonal jobs like holiday retail. Let's say you made $80,000 from January through June, then retired in July. Normally, you'd be way over the annual limit, but with the monthly test, as long as you stay under $2,040 per month from July onward, you're golden. Most Social Security employees don't mention this. You have to ask for it. Winning strategies. So what's the winning strategy for 2026? Strategy number 1, do the math. If you're just slightly over the $24,180 limit, consider cutting back your hours or shifting some income to next year. It saves you the headache of withholding and potential overpayment bills. Strategy number 2, delay if possible. If you're planning to work full-time and earn $50,000 or $60,000, it usually makes sense to delay claiming Social Security entirely until you stop working or hit age 67. Remember, waiting increases your benefit by 8% per year past full retirement age. That's guaranteed growth, no market risk. By age 70, your benefit could be 24% higher than at 67. Strategy number 3, stack non-counted income. Since pensions, dividends, capital gains, and IRA withdrawals don't count, you can build a retirement income strategy that maximizes your total income while staying under the earnings test limit. Earn $24,000 from part-time work, plus $40,000 from investments and IRA withdrawals. Social Security sees only the $24,000 from work. Strategy number 4, plan for taxes. Even if you escape the earnings test, your work income might make your Social Security benefits taxable by the IRS. That's a separate issue, but it's real. Combined income over $25,000 for singles or $32,000 for couples means up to 85% of your benefits become taxable. Factor that into your planning. The bottom line, working in retirement is a fantastic way to stay active, engaged, and boost your wealth. But you have to respect the rules. The 2026 limits give you more breathing room than ever. $24,180 if you're under full retirement age all year, or $65,160 in the year you turn 67. Use that room wisely. Remember, money withheld isn't lost. It comes back as higher lifetime benefits. And if you strategically stack non-counted income like dividends, rental income, and IRA withdrawals, you can build a powerful retirement income machine without triggering a single dollar of withholding. If you found this breakdown helpful, do me a huge favor. Smash that subscribe button for American Seniors Finance. We're building the smartest community of retirees on the internet. Check the link in the description for our free 2026 earnings worksheet to help you calculate your safe zone and plan your income strategy. Drop a comment below. Are you planning to work while collecting Social Security? What kind of work are you doing? Thanks for watching, and stay financially fierce.